San Francisco 49ers are headed to the divisional round of the playoffs. The team rallied to win a scrappy wild card matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles, 23-19. Let's break down the game and the next matchup for the 49ers with Steph Sanchez, host of the 49 Carats podcast. Steph, you and I travel in the same Twitter channels, and when Brock Purdy was cooking, it was good, but then he made that throw in that second half that I thought, people were like losing their minds. What did you think at that moment, and what did you think later?
Well, I thought overall Brock Purdy had a pretty solid game. I think when he was throwing in rhythm, he looked very comfortable when he had time in the pocket, and even times where he had to escape the pocket, right? The one that really, stands out to me was the last touchdown to Christian McCaffrey, where he had to step up in the pocket because he has pressure coming along the left side and finds McCaffrey there at the end. I thought it was a pretty good game overall. I mean, obviously you have the two turnovers. You don't love to see that, but he refocused. This offense did what they needed to do, and you love to see it.
Yeah, and you see Robinson there having a game. I didn't expect that. I didn't put that on my bingo card that he would be one of the featured receivers there. What a game from him. Now, we have to talk about the interceptions, because do you think that the throws were just bad judgment? Do you think the ball sailed on him? Do you think the receiver ran the wrong? What happened there?
Well, I would give some credit to the Eagles defenders. I mean, Quinion Mitchell, who I believe got both of the interceptions, really talented player. I think this one right here, where he just kind of undercuts that pass. I know they were talking about it on the broadcast too, just the speed that he had, right, to undercut that and get there. This one too, you see him kind of throwing off his back foot. He's got pressure coming in front of him. So, I hate when Purdy throws off his back foot. That's usually when he tends to throw those interceptions, right? But, maybe that one wasn't too great of a decision. This one right here maybe sailed on him a little bit, or just he wasn't able to drive it as much as he would have liked. But also Tungus, maybe just not the same speed that Quinion Mitchell had.
Yeah, let me talk about CMC and Kyle Juszczyk. Those guys came up big, especially Kyle Juszczyk. Every once in a while he appears in a big game and has a big impact.
Well, I think you're going to start to see more of Kyle Juszczyk, just given the fact that George Kittle is out for the remainder of this playoff run here. And so, catching 4 passes, coming in clutch, that's what he does. And, just given the fact that he's the fullback, you're not going to – the defenses don't really expect that he's going to get the ball all that much. But that's when, he could surprise you. And he's as good as any, right? So, the 49ers probably going to use him a little bit more down the stretch.
George Kittle hurt. That's a big blow for the 49ers. But, I'm not going to put anything above them getting it done with or without Kittle, because Kyle is just coaching lights out.
Yeah, I gave the 49ers about a 50-50 chance of them winning this game against the Eagles, right? I didn't completely dismiss it, but I knew it was going to be tough sledding, especially with the defense, the linebacking situation being what it is. And now you don't have George Kittle, but they still go and win this game. So I'm going into this next one against Seattle and thinking anything could happen. This team has surprised me before. Let's make space for them to surprise us again.
All right, Steph, real quick, since we're up against the clock here, what are your predictions for Seattle? What did the 49ers have to do to win this game in Seattle?
First and foremost, they have to stop the run. I think if they do that, you have a completely different outcome in that Week 18 game, and hopefully in this game as well. The defense has to play better. They have to tackle better. I think we saw some glimpses of that in this Eagles game, so hopefully that could translate to this next game, and offense has to score points.
If you have not heard the 49 Carats podcast, it's one of my favorites. Steph Sanchez, you're the host. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Al. Go Niners.
Go Niners. The 49ers